series of questions with the same student. We'll start with Nicholas to start off with, and we'll work our way. Okay. Going here. Chloe, you'll be, all right. This student has been eliminated. We'll begin with the next available student. After each student has responded to the question of the series, those who give their second incorrect answer will be excused from the stage and may go sit with their class. Only one student remains after the series of questions. That student automatically becomes one of the finalists and will be answering more questions. Those students who gave their second incorrect answer continue to receive questions until the second round and third grade semester. Okay. Procedures will change for the championship round. I'll announce those procedures at that time. I'll give all these instructions. Okay. Whatever I think. The main thing for you guys, okay, listen carefully, listen to context clues, right? All the questions, they have like a context clue kind of in it, help you determine. Okay, your first two rounds, I'll give you multiple choices. Okay, rounds 3 and 4, you have to know continents, you have to know oceans. And I'll tell you which ones you need to answer, okay? You did these same types of questions starting off with in your class competition. Right, you guys had a round where you had to know the oceans, right? And a round where you had to know the continents, right? Okay, I'll give you those instructions. We'll do the questions. Okay, your job is just to listen and answer correctly. Okay. Is anybody nervous? You're all, no. It'll be fun. Alright, it'll be fun. No, we'll go through the whole round and then Hey guys, I think third grade's coming in here too, FYI. Third grade's on their way in as well, so. I've added some, if you go straight into it, it's like, you still have to get them right, but they're easier. Ms. Stallings, is Mrs. H class coming too? Okay. All right, looks like everybody's here, yes? Anybody we're missing? We're all good? All right. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Glad parents could be in here to see your students, your kids participate. I know it's been tough not being able to come to a lot of school events, so we're glad to have you here. Welcome to the St. Mark National Geographic Final B competition. Let's give a big round of applause for our student contestants up here. Each year, the Nat Geo Bee empowers 4 million students to be informed, curious, and knowledgeable global citizens. Today, we will determine our school champion, and that student unfortunately will not have the opportunity to move on because of COVID. The National Geographic Society is not doing the full city and state competitions and National Geographic Bee like they have in the past. So we'll figure out our school champion for this year, okay? The audience may not record the school bee. We have it recorded with our cameras. It'll be on YouTube, Facebook, places that you can show it to family and friends if you'd like to. All right, today's competition will consist of final rounds and a championship round. Final round questions will reduce the number of contestants to 2. These 2 finalists will then compete in the championship round. In the final round, a contestant is eliminated after answering 2 questions incorrectly. I'll begin each series of questions with the same student. If the student has been eliminated, questioning will begin with the next available student. After each student on stage has responded to a question in a series, those who gave their second incorrect answer will be excused from the stage unless all are eliminated. If this happens, those students who gave their second incorrect answer during that series will continue to receive final round questions until 2 finalists and the third place winner are determined. If only 1 student remains after a series of questions, that student automatically becomes one of the finalists and will be asked no more questions. Those students who gave their second incorrect answer during that series will continue to receive questions until the second finalist and the third place winner are determined. The procedures will change for the championship round, and I will announce those procedures at that time. Other rules remain the same as those that were followed in the preliminary classroom competitions. As a reminder, you'll have 15 seconds to answer, and you must start to give your answer before the time limit is up. You may interrupt the final competition only twice to have either a question repeated or a word spelled. Please remember to listen carefully to each question and use correct geographic terminology in your answer. For example, do not use Holland as a synonym for the country Netherlands, and do not use England for the country United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, as England is a political division. Give present-day names unless the question involves history, and other names would be correct in the context of the question. As the bee is conducted in English, wherever possible, conventional English place names are used. Shortened forms of country names are acceptable, such as United Kingdom, Great Britain, or Britain for the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. You will not be penalized for inaccurate pronunciations or spelling, so as long as it can be determined that you know the correct answer. Bee questions follow the National Geographic Society's policy of recognizing Europe and Asia as 2 continents. Oceania is considered a region rather than a continent, and it will not be accepted as a correct answer for the continent of Australia. In addition, Nat Geo Society recognizes 4 oceans: Arctic, Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific. All information was current at the time the bee questions were finalized, and the rulings of the judge are final. Good luck. All right. Are we ready? All right, Nicholas, you're our first contestant, okay? All right, this first round is called State Savvy, and questions are about the United States. You'll have a choice of 2 states. You must choose which one is the correct answer, okay? All right, Nicholas, the Appalachian Mountains run through which state, Georgia or Mississippi?
Georgia.
That is correct. Yep, you can head up once they start sitting down. All right, Luke. The city of Green Bay lies near the Door Peninsula in which state, Iowa or Wisconsin?
Wisconsin.
That is correct. Sophia, Plymouth, site of one of the most successful settlements in the English colonies is located in which state? Massachusetts or New Jersey?
Massachusetts.
That's correct. Chloe. Which state borders the Gulf of Mexico? South Carolina or Louisiana?
Louisiana.
That is correct. All right, Jude. The city of Topeka lies north of the Flint Hills in which state? Kansas or Iowa?
Kansas.
That is correct. Noah. Noah, Lake Seminole is shared by Florida and which other state? Georgia or Tennessee?
Georgia.
That is correct. Richard. Which state has a shoreline on Lake Erie? Maine or New York?
New York.
That is correct. Helena? Yes, you? All right, Helena. Lake Tahoe lies on the border between California and which other state? Nevada or Washington?
Nevada.
That is correct. Mary. Which state is in the Corn Belt? Indiana or West Virginia?
Indiana.
That is correct. And Cindy. Cindy, which state straddles the Tropic of Cancer? Hawaii or Alaska?
Alaska.
I'm sorry, Hawaii is the correct answer. All right, let's give them a round of applause. Great first round, guys. All right, our next final round is called History Happens. Understanding places includes learning about their history. Round 2 is called History Happens and will test your knowledge of the history of the United States. You'll have a choice of 2 answers, and you must choose which one is the correct answer. We'll start with you, Nicholas. All right, Nicholas. Which natural disaster devastated Galveston, Texas in 1900? Hurricane or earthquake?
Hurricane.
That is correct. Luke, which congressional act passed in 1862 allowed for settlers to claim land in the western United States after they had lived on it for 5 years? Homestead or lend-lease?
Homestead.
That is correct. Sophia. In 1962, John Glenn lifted off from the Cape Canaveral, Florida, and became the first American to do what? Orbit the Earth or walk on the moon?
Orbit the Earth.
That is correct. Chloe. Chloe, in 1682, William Penn established the colony of Pennsylvania based on which principle? Taxation without representation or religious freedom?
Can you repeat the question?
I can. In 1682, William Penn established the colony of Pennsylvania based on which principle? Taxation without representation or religious freedom?
Taxation.
I'm sorry, religious freedom is the correct answer. All right, Jude. During World War II, the United States became a member of which group following the attack on Pearl Harbor in Hawaii territory? Allied powers or Central powers?
Allied powers.
That is correct. Noah, what caused an accident on 3 Mile Island in the Susquehanna River in 1979? Nuclear meltdown or pesticide decertification?
Nuclear meltdown.
That is correct. Richard. What name was given to the system of roads, swamps, and houses that slaves could use while escaping to the northern United States and Canada? Eisenhower Tunnel or Underground Railroad?
Underground Railroad.
That is correct. Which woman is most often associated with sewing the first American flag in Philadelphia in 1776? Betsy Ross or Harriet Beecher Stowe?
Betsy Ross.
That is correct. Mary. What phrase was used for an area of the Great Plains where severe drought caused farmers to lose topsoil during the 1930s? Dust Bowl or Desert Storm?
Dust Bowl.
That's correct. And Cindy. Cindy, who wrote the lyrics to the national anthem of the United States while observing the British attack on Fort McHenry near Baltimore? Christopher Columbus or Francis Scott Key?
Christopher Columbus.
I'm sorry, Francis Scott Key is the correct answer. And that is the end of our second round. Cindy, unfortunately, that's 2 incorrect, so I'm going to let you go back and sit with your friends. Let's give Cindy a round of applause. All right. You guys ready to move on? Round number 3 of our final round. National Geographic is committed to protecting the oceans and preserving their abundant resources. This round is called Ocean Wonders, and you'll be asked about one of the world's 4 major oceans: Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, and Arctic. You must choose which ocean is the correct answer, but you will not be given any choices other than those 4. You guys ready? Nick? Nicholas, giant tube worms can grow more than 6 feet tall. These worms can be found near the Galapagos Islands in which ocean?
Atlantic.
I'm sorry, the Pacific Ocean. Luke, beluga whales prefer swimming in cold waters. They can be found near the northern coast of Russia, Canada, and Greenland in which ocean?
Arctic Ocean.
That is correct. Sophia. The Titanic was a British passenger liner that sank in 1912 after colliding with an iceberg in which ocean?
Atlantic.
That is correct. Chloe, sorry. Chloe, giant clams, the largest clam in the world, can grow to be more than 4 feet long. Giant clams can be found near Pakistan in the Arabian Sea in which ocean?
Pacific Ocean.
I'm sorry, the Indian Ocean is the correct answer. You can have a seat for right now. Jude. The largest ocean by area occupies almost 1/3 of the Earth's surface. Name this ocean.
Pacific Ocean.
Pacific Ocean is correct. Noah. Noah, which ocean is not crossed by the equator?
Arctic Ocean.
Arctic Ocean is correct. Richard. Richard, scientists once tracked a lobster as it traveled 225 miles. One species of lobster lives around the coast of New Zealand in which ocean?
Pacific.
Pacific Ocean is correct. Helena. The world's tallest iceberg was 550 feet high. Large icebergs are sometimes found in the Labrador Sea in which ocean?
Arctic.
I'm sorry, the Atlantic Ocean. Mary. In Chile, seaweed is harvested to make cosmetics. Chile borders which ocean?
The Pacific Ocean.
Pacific is correct. And that is the end of round number 3. Good job, guys. Good job, Chloe. Thank you for participating this year. All right. Here's our 4th final round that we have. This is called Weird But True. Did you know that dolphins sleep with one eye open? This round features fascinating facts about the world taken from the popular Nat Geo Kids book series called Weird But True. You will answer a geographic question related to the fact the answer to each question in this round is one of the 7 continents. Are you ready, Nick? All right, Nick. A group of sharks is called a shiver. The zebra shark lives off the coast of which continent that includes Queensland and Northern Territory?
Europe?
I'm sorry, Australia. Luke. An albatross can glide hundreds of miles without flapping its wings. These birds can be found off the coast of which continent that includes the Ross and Filchner ice shelves?
Antarctica.
Antarctica is correct. All right, Sophia. Sanachi is a traditional Korean dish, features octopus cut into pieces and served while the tentacles are still squirming.
Asia.
The Korean peninsula is part of which continent?
Oh.
Asia is correct. Jude. Pato is the national sport of Argentina. It's a mix of polo and basketball. It's weird, but it's true. Argentina is a country located on which continent?
South America.
That is correct. Noah. The world's largest pumpkin pie measured 20 feet across and weighed 3,699 pounds. Weird, but true. The pumpkin pie was made in Ohio on which continent that includes Lake Erie?
North America.
That is correct. Richard. A Spanish scientist invented ice cream that changes colors when licked. It's weird, but it's true. Spain borders the Balearic Sea, which is located off the coast of which continent?
Europe.
Europe is correct. Helena. Male kangaroos flex their biceps to impress females. The eastern gray kangaroo lives on Cape York Peninsula on which continent?
Australia.
That is correct. And Mary. The air trapped inside an iceberg can be thousands of years old. It's weird but true. Icebergs can be found in the Weddell and Amundsen seas off the coast of which continent?
Antarctica.
That is correct. All right, big round of applause. Nicholas, thank you for participating with us. All right. Luke, that means that you will be starting us off. Let me read the instructions. I'll let you come up, okay? All right. In this set of questions, it's also about the United States. This will require oral answers. Each of you will receive a different question. You'll have 15 seconds to give your answer. The answer is a United State. So name me one of the states. Okay? All right, Luke. Luke, name the U.S. state that is made up of 2 parts commonly called the Upper Peninsula and the Lower Peninsula.
Florida.
I'm sorry, Michigan is the correct answer. Sophia. Thomas Jefferson's home, Monticello, is located near the Blue Ridge Mountains in which state?
New Hampshire.
Sorry, Virginia is the correct answer. Jude. Crater Lake, the deepest lake in the United States, is located in the Cascade Mountains in which western state?
Oregon.
Oregon is correct. Noah. Santa Catalina, Santa Cruz, and San Nicolas are part of the Channel Islands, an archipelago off the coast of which state?
Hawaii.
Sorry, California is the correct answer. Richard. The Delmarva Peninsula includes parts of Delaware, Virginia, and which other state?
New Jersey.
Maryland. Maryland is the correct answer. Helena. Helena, the Alamo attracts many visitors to San Antonio, a city in which state?
California.
Texas. I know, it's tough. The lights are on. It's all right. All right, Mary. The Pamilico Sound borders Cape Hatteras National Seashore in which state?
Maine.
I'm sorry, North Carolina is our correct answer. All right, give him a round of applause. Thank you, Helena, for being here this year. All right, next round. All of you will respond to the next question by writing an answer on the whiteboards with the marker provided to you. You'll have 15 seconds to write your answer. Remember, there are people sitting behind you, so don't show them your answer. When I call time, put down your markers and hold up your answers. When I call on you, please read your answer aloud. You'll not be penalized for inaccurate pronunciations or spelling so long as it can be determined that you know the correct answer. I will give the correct answer after all answers have been given. Please keep your answer visible until the scorekeeper has recorded the scores. I'll read this question twice, so you may not ask for a repeat. Here we go. In the summer, the amount of water pouring over Niagara Falls each second could fill 13,000 bathtubs. Niagara Falls is located on the border between Canada and which U.S. state? In the summer, the amount of water pouring over Niagara Falls each second could fill 13,000 bathtubs. Niagara Falls is located on the border between Canada and which U.S. state? You have 15 seconds. Time. All right, hold your answer up. Luke, what'd you say? New York. Okay, Sophia? You gotta show me what you put. Okay. Jude? Okay, Noah? All right, Richard? And Mary? Okay. The correct answer is New York. So Luke, you had New York, correct? Right? Sophia, yours was North Dakota. Okay, Jude, you had New York. Noah, you had Minnesota. And Mary, you had Washington. Okay. All right. So at this time, unfortunately, Sophia, Noah, and Mary, you guys have gotten your second ones incorrect. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, Luke, Jude, and Richard. Let's continue on, guys. Okay. All right. The next set of final round questions involves a map that shows physical features in the United States. Each of you, in turn, will use the information on the map to answer your question. I'll give all of you a moment to look at your maps. All right. Luke, you can come up here first. You can bring your map with you. When it's your turn, please look at your map while I read your question. You'll have 15 seconds to answer. Luke. Oh, hang on a second here. Okay. Luke, what is the highest peak shown in Colorado?
Mount Elbert.
Mount Elbert is correct. Jude. Jude, Lake Champlain is located on the border between New York and which state?
Vermont.
Vermont is correct. Richard. Richard, which Great Lake is farthest north?
Lake Superior.
That is correct. All right. Great job, guys. All right. Once again, each of you will respond to the next question by writing your answer on the whiteboard provided for you. When I call time, put down your markers and hold up your answer. As before, I'll wait to give the correct answer until all the answers have been given. I'll read the question twice. You may not ask for another repeat. Here we go. Fremantle, the principal port of Western Australia, lies along what ocean? Fremantle, the principal port of Western Australia, lies along which ocean? All right, that is time. Put your markers down. Flip your answers around so I can see your answer. You said what, Luke? All right, Jude? The correct answer is Indian Ocean. All right, congratulations, Luke. You are our third place winner this year for our school-wide GLB. All right, let me shuffle my papers around here. All right, guys, we're on the championship round here. Okay, we'll be finding out who our champion is. All right, congratulations to our two finalists who will now compete in the championship round. You'll be competing with a clean slate. The championship round consists of 3 questions. I will ask both of you the same question at the same time, and you'll have 15 seconds to write your answers on the whiteboard. When I call time, you'll put down your markers and hold up your answers. Then I will ask each of you in turn to read your answer out loud. I will wait to give the correct answer until both answers have been read. Whoever correctly answers the most questions in the set of 3 will be the school champion. As before, you will not be penalized for inaccurate pronunciations or spellings, as long as it can be determined that you know the correct answer. If there is a tie after the set of 3 questions, I will explain the tiebreaker procedure. I will read each question twice so you may not ask for another repeat or spelling. Listen carefully before writing your answers. And guys, why don't I just have you come up and sit in the front row so it's easier? Yeah, just pick a spot. There we go. Perfect. All right, here we go. In 2015, President Barack Obama announced the expansion of a Marine National Monument, creating the world's largest marine protected area. The Papahānaumokuākea Marine National Monument is located off the coast of which U.S. state? In 2015, President Barack Obama announced the expansion of a Marine National Monument, creating the world's largest marine protected area. The Papahānaumokuākea Marine National Monument is located off the coast of which U.S. state? All right, time. Hold up your answer, please. All right, the correct answer is Hawaii. Hawaii. Question number 2. You can erase your board. All right, you guys ready? All right. Question 2. Archaeologists have begun excavating an ancient lost city in the region called La Mesquita, in which country north of Nicaragua? Archaeologists have been excavating an ancient lost city in the region called La Mesquita, in which country north of Nicaragua? All right, time. Please hold up your answer. I can see. The correct answer is Honduras. Honduras in Central America. All right. Our last question in the championship round. Richard, if you get this correct, or if both of you miss it, you'll be our champion. Jude, you must answer this one to force overtime, okay? All right. The endangered snow leopard is being protected in the Annapurna Conservation Area, which includes the Annapurna Massif, in which Asian country? The endangered snow leopard is being protected in the Annapurna Conservation Area, which includes the Annapurna Massif, in which Asian country? Okay, time. Please hold up your answers. The correct answer is Nepal. Congratulations to Richard, our 2021 GOV champion. And to Jude, our second place champion. All right, way to go, guys. The rest of you guys that are contestants, you guys can stick around for a second. We'll get a picture with you and the picture with the champion, and then you can grab your certificates that you got. The rest of you guys are dismissed to your classes.